Also known as the City of Angels, Los Angeles is a huge and fascinating city with a plethora of things to see. The most well-known landmark, however, among them is the enormous Hollywood sign. But the question is, which attractions would offer you enough room to enjoy? Tired of your daily routine? Then it's time to get away. The world is too big to leave unexplored, and SB Travels is here to help you see the world. Today, we'll be talking about the most underrated things you must do in Los Angeles. But before we proceed, make sure you subscribe to the channel and smash the bell icon. Already done it? Great! So let's get started. 47.3 million visitors travel to Los Angeles each year, excited to see some of the world's most iconic landmarks up close. The magic within the gates of Disneyland and Universal Studios attracts the young and young at heart from all over the world, while the Hollywood Walk of Fame and Beverly Hills entice movie buffs, those yearning to snap an Instapic with their favorite celeb's star. And if they're lucky, they might even get to meet the celebrities themselves. Tourists often flock to the same spots day in and day out, resulting in overbearing crowds, particularly during peak tourist seasons. Fortunately, for every packed monument, the City of Angels has as many underrated or say hidden gems just waiting to be discovered by off-the-beaten-path visitors seeking to catch all the vibes, art, and culture. So, we've curated a comprehensive list of the best spots to visit in Los Angeles that are sometimes overlooked. First of all, we'd like to discuss La Brea Tar Pits. Amidst the hustle and bustle of the sprawling city of Los Angeles, there's an almost untouched piece of preserved nature that deserves a lot more attention than it gets. The La Brea Tar Pits house the world's only urban Ice Age fossil site that is still being studied today and exhibit preserved animals, insects, and plants that were entrapped when sticky asphalt was poured over them a long time ago. Besides the main attraction, a live, hot, boiling tar pit, there's also a fossil lab and a 3D theater. Scientific exhibitions are also held for visitors to enjoy. Moving on to the Last Bookstore. Love reading? Perhaps you love the smell of books and the vintage feel of printed material. Through fully stocked bookshelves and custom-built book sculptures, the Last Bookstore embodies the art of preserving stories. This store offers a unique twist that distinguishes it from other retailers. You can simply sit back, relax, have some coffee, and snuggle your nose under a book, as it allows all bookworms to coexist and exhibit their love of books of all genres. You can also buy used books for a reasonable price. It's as if time has been reversed and civilization has been enslaved to a chronology in which literature and print reign supreme. The Last Bookstore is a moment caught in time that evokes a nostalgic sensation from the past. Time to take a plunge in the Venice canals. Ever wanted a romantic canoe ride with your significant other? Money has always been an issue. No worries. Now you can recreate the Venice dream right here in Los Angeles at Venice Canals, just free of cost. In calm and clear waters, canoeing amongst several houses that are considered works of art, you'll start believing you truly are in Italy. It's a perfect place to spend time with your loved ones, cruising around the calm of the canals and enjoying the beauty of human existence as they walk above the laced bridges. It could be a soothing experience. Let's now check out the Warner Brothers Studios. Don't be misled by the name into thinking that Warner Brothers Studios is a popular tourist destination. When compared to Disneyland and the infamous 2-hour wait at Universal Studios, the Warner Brothers Studios is like a ghost town. But if you want to enjoy it in peace, then this is it. There aren't any death-defying roller coasters here, but you can see the original sets of movies and TV shows that we all grew up watching. Costumes and sets from shows such as Friends and The Big Bang Theory are on display. It is also a show for folks who are huge lovers of superheroes. Could be the best place to visit anyways. Another underrated attraction on the list is the Old LA Zoo in Griffith Park. This old abandoned zoo is an excellent illustration of how old things can be repurposed. The zoo was abandoned in 1966 and has since become a popular picnic spot for locals. You can explore the old, now graffiti-covered cages and even step inside to see what it would be like to watch all the people wandering around from the animals' perspective. The zoo is located in Griffith Park, tucked behind the local hiking trail, but is a little difficult to discover, which is probably why only a few tourists end up there. Time to peep into the Sunken City. Ever have trespassed a no trespassing sign? Sunken City is a short trail in Paseo del Mar, a landslide that occurred in the San Pedro neighborhood actually formed a place now known as Sunken City, which is now a very good hiking trail that locals have developed regardless of how the public enforces it to be off limits. The area is littered with broken pieces of houses, damaged walkways, and graffiti-covered streetcar tracks. Sunken City has become a gathering place for young people in a variety of ways, the ultimate guilty pleasure for making your Instagram feed edgier. Getting towards the El Matador State Beach. Located in Malibu County, roughly a 45-minute drive from LA's west side, it's worth the trip for its beautiful rock formations and sweeping vistas. El Matador State Beach is accessible from the parking lot via a walk down the cliff and is ideal for families, couples, and anybody who appreciates a beautiful stretch of sand and ocean. The beach also has several sea caves as well as some of the most spectacular sunsets on the West Coast. Let's now take a look at the Watts Towers. It's a set of steel and mosaic art pieces built by Italian-American artist Simon Rodia in an area rarely visited by tourists. In addition to the massive steel buildings, the site, which has subsequently grown to include the Watts Towers Art Center, has mosaic details, street art style murals, and sculptures. Guests can take a public tour of the neighborhood and examine the art center's exhibitions as well. Getting to the Self-Realization Fellowship Lake Shrine Temple. This Pacific Palisades getaway is a real oasis and one of LA's most magnificent hidden gems. The lake, as well as the gardens and temples surrounding it, are part of the Self-Realization Fellowship, a spiritual group that embraces adherents of all religions and beliefs. The peaceful grounds contain the Mahatma Gandhi World Peace Memorial, which houses a portion of Gandhi's ashes, a houseboat, and grassy areas for yoga, reading, and relaxing under the sun. Little ones would enjoy the lake's wildlife, which includes ducks and frogs, while adults would appreciate the low cost. Visitors interested in learning more about the Self-Realization Fellowship are welcome to attend a service, study group, prayer circle, or group meditation at the magnificent temple. Finally, to round up this list of hidden gems in Los Angeles, we have Hollywood Forever Cemetery. Although cemeteries aren't typically visited by tourists, understandably, the Hollywood Forever Cemetery is one exception. Many of the entertainment industry's most important figures, including Mickey Rooney, Rudolph Valentino, Douglas Fairbanks, and many, many more, are buried here. While the cemetery is worth visiting at any time of year, it's especially popular during the summer when it hosts the Cinespia outdoor movie series. The Douglas Fairbanks lawn is where screenings take place, and this summer's roster includes classics like Grease, The Sandlot, and Goodfellas. Moreover, screenings are commonly accompanied by live music, pyrotechnics, and appearances by filmmakers. So if you wish to make a memorable vacation in LA, you must start planning it now. Apart from those that we've discussed here, there's a slew of many other underappreciated spots in Los Angeles that deserve your attention. You just have to pack your bags, stay clear of the police scanners, and go see them all. Well, there you have it for today's video. So, what do you think of these underrated attractions in Los Angeles? And which one would you like to put on your list of must-sees? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video too. Be with SB Travels and never stop exploring by subscribing to our channel and turning on the notifications as well. Time to say goodbye. Take care, folks.